Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, so I'm just struggling to hear you here, but anyway, I think I'll manage.
Oh, you can't hear me?
Okay, so
I can hear
first
you.
off, where are you getting? I can't hear you though, but let me just try figuring that out. Where are you getting ready? What are you getting ready for, and where are you going to?
Okay, I'm hosting the Ghana Digital Innovation Week. It's happening now at the Accra International Conference Center.
All right, so now I can hear you. So please kindly repeat what you just said.
Hello, Jay.
Can you hear me? So I'm now hearing you loud and clear. Kindly tell me what are you up to? Where are you going to?
I'm hosting the Ghana Digital Innovation Week, which begins in exactly 1 hour. So I'm getting ready.
Oh wow! Yeah, I see you. I see all the.
So I'm at the conference center now.
Oh, okay, okay. That's good. So today we are celebrating women just like you, and I mean, just in a very short time, can you just let us understand or have an experience of the Naa Ashokor story, the making of the Naa Ashokor till we have today? I know it's a very long one, but you just try, cut it a bit short for us, and let's experience this.
Okay, so I think I'll tell you a bit of day one, and then I'll rush through a bit, and I'll tell you now. Okay.
Okay.
So my first day in media was when I was back at GIJ. I attended the Ghana Institute of Journalism, and I remember one day in second year, the crew from TV Africa came to our school to do a vox pop, and they needed people to volunteer to talk about the role of the youth in national development. So I was just walking at the compound, and I saw these people from a TV station trying to set up. So I walked up to them and asked them if I could help. So I was like, "Oh, hi guys, I'm a student here. Do you need any help?" They're like, "Oh yeah, we're looking for people to talk to." And I said, "Okay, can I help you get people? Like, I'll go and call people for you, and then if I can hold anything for you, let me just know, I'll do it." So like, I was so excited just to offer help to the TV crew. So I got them people to talk to. They needed 5 people. I got them 4 people, and then they needed 1 more person. And they asked if I wanted to talk. And I was like, well, I don't mind. Okay, let me do it. But honestly, when I offered to help, my intention was not to be the one in front of the camera. I just wanted to help behind the scenes. So I happened to be the 5th person. And after I spoke on that show, I told everyone in my family, I told my dad told everyone in Teshi Triblo that his daughter was going to be on TV at 4 p.m. on Saturday. So I tell you. So all of us lined up, my family, my neighbors, my old school, and I was on TV for all of 30 seconds, talking about what the president should do for the youth and stuff. So that was my first day on TV. And after that episode, every time the TV Africa crew came around looking for people to talk to, I was their student producer, getting people for them to talk to. So they became my friends. And then over time, they asked if I wanted to come in studio to be, a panelist on a youth talk show called New Generation. And I said, yes. So I went over to the studio. It was amazing. It was my first time in the TV studio. I was about, 18 or 19 years old.
I was actually just about to ask the
really
age,
nice.
But I felt like maybe the woman when that woman disclose age at any time.
Yeah, I was about 18 at the time, 18 going on 19, second year university. So that's how it started. After 3 days, attending or being a panelist on that show, the host of the show had to write exams and couldn't come to work. And they asked me if I was open to sitting in for her. Now, that was like, what? Me? No, I don't know anything. Like, what am I supposed to do? So I came for my first recording. The show was a 30-minute show. It took us approximately 6 hours to record because I just could not memorize the lines. I would stop and cry a bit. I would scream a bit. The producer would say, you know what, it's okay. We don't have to do it anymore. We'll just do someone else. And I'll beg, no, I'll try. It was just a whole big mess. So after 6 hours or so, we finished recording. The show was edited and it was on TV. And when I watched it, it did not look anything like the recording. It was amazing. I could not believe that this was the same show that I was on. That was when I realized, you know what, maybe I can do this. Maybe I'm not so bad. So I took the job and sat in for her, even though I felt very uncomfortable about it. When she was done with her exams, they wanted me to stay on as host of the show.
Wow.
But it didn't sit well with me because I said, no, she's done with her exams. I'm not interested in taking someone else's job. And then the TV station said, okay, then we'll give you your own show.
Wow.
This was TV Africa.
Wow.
So just like that, I got my own show, the Daybreak Entertainment News on TV Africa. And then I went on to host the morning show. And I was, I was an employee of TV Africa. I started earning a salary. I was paid 300 cedis at the time, I remember. It was it was amazing. It was amazing. Wow. A couple of years on, I was invited by Charterhouse to come host Miss Malaika, and Guess Who's Coming for Dinner. At the time,
who in Charterhouse?
By Doreen and
who in Charterhouse reached out? So it doesn't sound like the whole building did.
So Juno called me. Juno at the time called me, the PRO of Charterhouse, Juno. She called me over for a meeting with Yola Ayoade. I was shaking. I remember I was shaking in my shoes. Like I had to go and buy new clothes for that meeting. And like I was so anxious. So I went for the meeting. He was like, oh, I see you on TV Africa. I think you're great. Would like you to join our team. So I was offered Guess Who's Coming for Dinner, and then I was offered Miss Malaika, and then, I was there. And then I started getting my own shows, and then came GH1 TV, and then came EIB Network, and then I moved to multimedia, and now I'm at Asasi Radio.
Okay, so hold on. I mean, it sounds very exciting when you put it together like that, but what do you think Juno saw in you that, I'm sure at that time there were equally other very competent, popular, female media personalities? What do you think Juno saw in you that made her say, let's give a shot to this girl? Self-praises, please.
Well, when I had that meeting with Yola, what he said was, when I see you on TV Africa, I feel like you need to do a little more than what you're doing. I feel that you have so much potential and you need a bigger platform. And I said, but TV Africa is a very big platform. He said, yes, it's a very big platform. But here at Charterhouse, you don't just stay on TV. You produce, you do events, you do live audience. It's more than staying in a studio, a four-squared studio, believing that you're talking to the world. There's more that you can do. Sorry, my makeup artist keeps crossing my camera.
Can we give her some shouts as well? I mean, hey, can you just wave? Can she just wave at us?
Hey, you're live on TV.
Yes, thank you. We are celebrating you. So
you're live on TV.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So that's how it started. But what Yola said to me was, when I see you on TV Africa, I feel like you should do a little more than what you're doing, and I'm offering you that opportunity if you say yes to me.
Wow.
And I said, yay, why not?